Hello learners, I welcome you once again to Self-Learn channel, where mathematics is made simpler and curriculum is implemented. In our previous lesson, we talked about commutative property of binary operation. In this lesson, I would like us to look at commutative property of associative property of binary operation, or associativity. So, by definition, given that a binary operation is defined on a set S which contains A and B and C, if A operated into bracket B operated on C is equal to A operated on B into bracket operated on C for all A, B, and C in S, then the binary operation is said to be associative. So in early age lesson, we talked about associativity over addition. So for example, if you have 1, 2, 3, and you have to prove that whether addition is associative over the operation, then of course you are going to add the two digits, let's say 2 plus 3, and put them into bracket, while the 1 will be outside the bracket, right? So you swap the position of the first number and the last number. So in this case, 1 plus 2 will be into bracket and then plus 3. So when you operate on them, you realize that you will get the same answer. That tells us that addition is associative. But let's see how it works in binary operation. So let's have this example. Given that a binary operation is defined on a set S, -2, 3, and 5, as x operated on y equals 2xy minus 3 into bracket x plus y. Show whether or not the binary operation is associative. So in this case, we are given a set of numbers -2, 3, and 5. So I'm going to take -2 as my x, 3 as my y, right? So to do that, I will substitute in -2 for x. So -2 operated on 3, right? And the machine, the rule is 2x. So in place of x, I'll put -2 there. In place of y, I'm going to put 3 there. -3 into bracket. In place of x, -2 plus, in place of y, 3. So let's operate on this. This is going to give us -2 multiplied by 2 will give us -4, multiplied by 3 will give us -12. Minus -2 plus 3 is going to give us 1, multiplied by 3 is going to give us 3. So we now have -12 minus 3, that's -15. Now, so according to the rule of associativity, we are going to operate -15 on 5, right? So we have -15 operated on 5, which will be equal to, now in place of s, now we are going to put -15, and in place of y we put 5, -3, place of s -15 plus 5. So let's simplify this. -15 multiplied by 2 will give us -30, multiplied by 5 will give a negative 150. So 150 minus negative 15 plus 5 is going to give us negative 10. And negative 10 multiplied by 3 is going to give us negative 30. And when we simplify this, we are going to have negative 150 plus 30. And this is going to produce negative 120. So we have to do it for the other as well. So in this case, we are going to use 3 and 5, and we are going to put negative 2 outside, right? So our next step is to put negative 2 outside the bracket and put 3 and 5 inside the bracket, right? So we are going to operate on 3 and 5 first. So 3 operated on 5 will be equal to 2. In place of x we put 3, in place of y we put 5. In place of s we are going to put 3 plus 5, right? So let us simplify this. So 2 multiplied by 3 is going to give us 6. Multiplied by 5 is going to give us 30. Minus 3 plus 5 is going to give us 8. And multiplied by 3 is going to give us 24. So when we operate on this, we are going to have 30 minus 24, which is going to give us 6, right? So let us now operate 6. Operating 6 on negative 2. So negative 2 operated on 6 is going to produce 2 into bracket negative 2 multiplied by 6 minus 3 into bracket negative 2 plus 6. Simplifying this, we are going to have negative 2 multiplied by 2, negative 4 multiplied by 6, we're going to get negative 24. Then negative 2 plus 6 is going to give us 4, multiplied by 3 is going to give us 12, and this is going to produce 36, negative 36, right? So looking at the two ways of changing the position of numbers, we realize that we've gotten different answers. So this shows that the binary operation is not associative. If we were to get the same answers for the exchanging of the position of numbers, we would have said that the operation is associative. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next class. Kindly subscribe and share to your friends so that they can also learn with you. Till we meet again, I say bye-bye.